So I thought, why not do a glam evening look? Some of you have been requesting a video of a kind of mauve eye look. And I thought, do you know what? I haven't done like an eyeshadow look in ages. I thought, let's do it. So we're going to be using the Patrick Tart Major Dimension eyeshadow palette, because I feel like a lot of people have that. And if you don't, you really should, because it is actually so good. So we're going to be using a few different colors here. And it's going to be a really easy eye look because I don't want to overcomplicate it. I want you guys to learn something that is super, super easy. I didn't realize I had a whole load of foundation running down my hand. That would have been bad news. So, okay, we are going to make this super easy for you. So I don't want you to think you need a million brushes. This is honestly a very easy look. So we're going to get one brush ready here. So this is my... let's get this. This is my BK Beauty 202 brush. It's like a fluff brush and it's not too big, but it's very soft. By the way, you can get a discount on BK Beauty brushes by using the code NINA10. We're actually going to use my finger first. So I'm using this shade here. This is Exquisite. So I'm going to use the tip of my finger. Let me show you how I'm doing this. See that? I've got a whole load of it there. Now, eyelids have been prepped with a bit of concealer and a light dusting of powder, not a lot of powder there. So because there's not a lot of powder, it should still be a little tacky. If you want a quick hack from me, I would suggest using something like a kind of setting spray or a hydrating spray. In fact, let's use something which is a little bit more setting than that. We're going to use this one here. This is my Dior Airflash, right? Just kind of aim for the eyes, but do it from far away. And then if you want, you can use the back of a sponge to just press so that it doesn't go kind of like, you know, it's not wet. Then we're going to take that. We're going to apply this all over the lid, but not into the crease. See that? See how quick and easy that was? And look at the pigment we're getting because of using a spray first. It's crazy, right? Okay, that is your first layer. We haven't gone above the crease. We've kept it within the eyelid. We've not really gone out anywhere, right? You want to keep a tissue on you so you can keep wiping your finger off every so often. We're now going to get this brush. There's nothing on here. We're going to only touch the edges of this, and we're going to keep going into the crease, not above. We're going side to side, almost like a moon, kind of semicircle shape, right? And this should basically buff out the edges and soften it, but it will expand the product. So don't forget, it's going to take it up and out. Now here, we're going to just take this a little bit upwards because we want a slight lift. You don't have to do this part. Can you see immediately how we've blended that so quickly? Like, guys, that was so super quick, right? You want to make sure you take whatever's on this brush onto a tissue now before you do the other side. Let's do that one more time and watch closely. We're going to go into the crease. So you're touching the edge of where we applied that eyeshadow. I am never touching the actual lid because the product we've got there needs to stay there, right? I really like how pigmented that is. I'm also raising my brows to stretch out my skin. Right, now I relax my eyes and I take this out there. See that? It's pretty crazy how quick that is. If you wanted to, you could literally leave that like that and put your mascara on and you're done. So I feel like generally with this whole look, it's really a case of you knowing when you want to stop. You can carry on and complete this whole look, but I would say this is stage one of the eye look where you could potentially complete it and move on and you're happy with it. But we're going to take it up a few more stages. Now, next up, what I want to do is I do want to use a brush to apply the eyeshadow because my finger is going to be too bulky like most people's, right? Your finger is going to be not small enough to be able to work on your lower lashes. I know I can do it, but I know that someone like you who maybe doesn't have as much experience is going to struggle with that a bit and you could go wrong and then it's really frustrating and you're like, I've got it everywhere on my under eye area and it's not good. So I'm just going to keep it easy for you, right? We're going to use the BK Beauty 207 brush. Again, use the code NINA10. And also please do like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you don't miss my next video. Watch the whole video because trust me, there's a lot of nice tips you can pick up through this. So at this point, what we're going to do is go into a slightly lighter shade. I don't want to use the same one because I don't want my under eyes to be as dark, right? And I don't like my under eye area to be as dark, especially being 46 now. I feel like I like to keep the area underneath. How can I put this? Just not as dark as I maybe used to go, because I feel like it makes me look like my eyes are deep, like kind of quite sunken in. And it ages me. So what I like to do instead is use a slightly lighter shade there, but not too thick. I want to really focus on going into the lash line as opposed to beneath the lash line. So that's why I'm using a brush like this, which is quite small. So I'm going to use the other shade, which is slightly lighter. It's called Legendary. So we're going to go into that. We're going to use that same spray. You can spray it after or before applying the product. I kind of go apply it before and then I apply the spray and then I apply it again. So we're going to press on the back of the hand just to make sure there's not a lot of product. Now at this point you want to go into your lower lash line, and what I like to do, I'm going to use my magnifying mirror here, what I like to do is actually just touch very lightly the lower lash line. That's it. It's so subtle, but what it does is it ensures there's something there without it darkening the whole area. You can always go in with a slightly darker shade if you feel like this is too light for you. It's really about what fits your kind of like style. I personally would probably put my mascara on and leave it at this point because I actually quite like it like this, but I'm going to show you how to take it a bit further. So right now I want to get another brush. Let's use this. This is my BK Beauty 204 brush. I am going to use Mother, which is this like deep burgundy shade. We're going to press into it just so that the tip is covered. I'm going to press onto a tissue now, and I press onto it a couple of times so most of it is off. Don't drag it, just press it. Okay, at this point, what we want to do is create almost like a thick liner, but on the last half of the lash line. We're just pressing. I'm going to go into the product, press onto a tissue, and then press onto this bit. So I'm only adding that kind of like thick line on the lash line just at the end. There. See that? There. Okay, I'm not taking it out to the kind of end of the lash line, as in I'm not dragging it out. I'm just leaving it there. I'm then going to do the other side. Press, don't drag, guys, because otherwise you're going to get eyeshadow falling, which we don't want. There you go, we've got a really nice burgundy deep shade there. Right now, we're going to go back to that first brush, the 202 brush. I promised you we're not using too many brushes. Okay, now what we're going to do, there's nothing on this brush. We're going to very lightly just drag over, but don't press hard. And just drag this out a bit. We're we're skimming the skin, by the way, guys. We're not actually pressing hard. There you go. And all that's doing is kind of just softening where we've added that darkness there, but it's also kind of like keeping that darkness there, but not so much. So there is some kind of like dimension there. Next, we're going to highlight this a little bit. So this is where you're going to use the tip of your finger again. Now I want to use the shade Opulence, which is this peachy shimmer shade. And I'm actually going to spray my finger and then go back into it. Okay, right now I want to touch the center of my upper lash line. There you go. Just a little. That was a very small amount, guys. So see how that's opened it up? It's given it more dimension now again. By the way, have you gone onto the beautybreakfastclub.com? It's my online platform, which I think you're going to love, all about beauty. If you love this channel and you want like an online magazine, which is a version of this channel, but way more. So like you've got things that you can read, you've got everything to do with beauty, you've got tutorials, you've got like breakdowns, you've got product comparisons, you've got the best top 5 mascaras, you've got the best mascaras that don't run, don't flake. Like you want all that kind of information. Everything you're looking for, you're going to find it on thebeautybreakfastclub.com. It's free to subscribe, but that gives you access to one free newsletter every 5 to 8 days. But if you go for the paid version, which is the same as getting yourself 1 coffee a month, that's going to unlock the entire site. So you've got loads to catch up on. So basically, a new newsletter goes out by me, written by me every other day. It gets sent to your inbox, or you can just type in the Beauty Breakfast Club and you can see everything there. But if you go for the paid version, you unlock everything, and it also means you get to join the group chat on the platform and ask me any questions directly that I will answer. And you get to meet and be part of this amazing community of all like-minded people who love beauty, and everyone's helping each other out. It's pretty cool. So like, they're sending pictures of their makeup during the day, maybe new products they've tried, maybe they've missed something on one of my videos and then they help each other out. It's pretty cool. So I want to see you there. Right now, I feel like we are kind of done. You can take this even further by adding more definition into the socket line if you want, but I genuinely feel like for anyone over 40, when you're looking for a glam evening eye look, you want something which isn't complicated to actually create, but also doesn't look in your face. Like, we've kept the bottom lash line pretty soft, so you're not going to get that sunken in aged feeling or look to your face. Right now we want to curl the lashes. We're going to use a mascara. Which one shall we use? We can use this one. This is my YSL Lash Clash mascara. Let's just get this on. And by the way, if you want your mascara to really work for you and genuinely optimize it to the best you possibly can, I would suggest using a lash serum such as Sweet Beauty Lash Serum. By the way, it's a clean product, right? There's no rubbish in there. I have used it for over a year every single day. My lashes haven't fallen out. They are the healthiest that they have ever been. And I don't need to wear false lashes, which I think is a game changer. And I think if you're over 40, it's the kind of thing that you want, because your hair gets thinner, everything gets thinner, doesn't it? And shorter. So I just feel like it's something I think you're really gonna love, and it actually, I think, enhances any mascara that you use. So sometimes I feel like mascaras are so hyped up from people online that use them, such as even myself, right? And then you use them and maybe you're like, oh, well, you know, it's not the same on me. But I'm going to be honest with you, I use a lash serum and that genuinely makes every mascara better for me. I still feel like there are favorites in terms of mascaras, and then mascaras I don't think are that great. But the ones that you see me using, they're enhanced by using Sweet Beauty Lash Serum, which, by the way, is listed in my description. And if there's a code for it, which I think there is, you'll find it in my description. So we're just going to touch the lower lashes a bit. Not too much. You don't want a heavy lower lash line. See that? Okay, let's add some lip product. Let's use this. My ColourPop Lippie pencil in BFF3. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury lip brush. And I tell you what I haven't used for a long time is my Violet France Bisou Balm in Callison. And there you have it. We've got a glam evening eye look. And I feel like it's something that is perfect if you're over 40s because it's not in your face, it's not dark. And I feel like it doesn't make my entire eye area look like it's sunken in or dark or like, oh my God, look at that eye makeup. It's actually something which I think is very kind of eye-opening and also something there, and it looks very expensive and classy, and I think you're gonna love it. So yeah, very easy. I wanted to keep this super easy, not complicated for you guys. I didn't want you to like watch this video and be like, oh my God, there's so many steps. So hopefully you have really seen how easy this can be. Please do try it, rewatch this video, get all your makeup out. Even if you're not using the same palette, try it with other like palettes that you have and do the whole setting spray thing how I did it and let me know what your thoughts are. So yeah, super excited for you guys to try this. And don't forget, everything's listed in my description. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell button. I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you on the next video.